So we back with another video. Black balloons. Something dark is going on with Kanye West. I don't even know what happened, bro. I ain't been paying attention. But guess what? We finna find out. Look, get it ready, folks. Make sure you get it together. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Don't forget to do that before you leave. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button before you get out of here. You ready? You ready? You ready to flame up, fool? All right,
They
let's go.
ain't
Let's
giving
get
us
into it.
money, they giving us acknowledgement. I don't want your acknowledgement. And I went so far past any level of acknowledgement. I was banished, I was exiled, I was canceled multiple times. So what, I done had like my kids not show up to Sunday service right in front of everybody. And you know what I mean? Like I'm crying to see my daughter and all of the usual suspects, the handlers, Dave Chappelle, Meek Mills, Diddy, all these people aren't in position. Now, for us as celebrities, they got to call and put a leash on them. What we going to do with Ye? Oh, he delusional. That's the best. Dave, give him a call. Diddy, give him a call. Tell him we ain't like the T-shirt. Tell him like right now the agenda is this is the voting agenda for the celebrities, for the black. Make them do exactly what LeBron would do. Make them do exactly what Drake would do. And y'all know my stance on this.
Shout out Black Balloons, man. Go ahead, just a little bit.
We back with another video, man. Y'all already know what's going on, alright? Now check this out. Soon as I saw it, I already knew I was gonna do a video about this. And there's already a bunch of people trying to decode the video. And you know what? I'm glad the video was short. Because usually Kanye will do a 4 or 5 minute long video of something like this. And it's a lot to decode. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes kind of the fun out of it in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But this video was short and sweet and to the point. Now, obviously, we cannot watch the video. It'll get copyrighted. I encourage you to go and watch the video. Very interesting. A lot of small things in it that, you know, I don't think a lot of people notice. Me, what I noticed right off back was that the video was mostly, I would say the message was the Bible, Jesus Christ, and Revelation. Because basically as soon as the video starts, I don't know if you want to say that was baby Jesus being carried across the window by the black man, or if you just want to say that was a representation of Jesus dying on the cross being carried by a black man. That soon as the video started, that was the first thing you saw in the window. Everything
I
that
gotta see the
basically
video.
happened in the window came into the church, into the building. So it was like do they have a picture of it? Here's a picture of it. As soon as the two policemen pulled up in the back window, this black horse appeared in the church. We all know the black horse to represent Revelations, to represent the third horseman of the apocalypse. And it's basically interpreted as famine, you know, collapse or economic collapse. And you know, the rider basically he comes carrying a pair of scales, and this is to represent Revelation. The video, I want to jump into this clip because I found a clip where somebody, you know, kind of takes a bunch of screenshots of the video and goes in and breaks some of the stuff down. But this was very interesting because he also had Michael Jackson sitting in the back of the church the entire time just looking. He didn't do anything that symbolized anything. He's just in the back of the church watching, as if he observed this stuff before anybody observed it. Kanye, you're going to see Kanye I can't say turn into an alien. They're going to take his face off and he's going to be an alien up under that Kanye mask. You're going to see Travis Scott come into the video as an alien already, not Travis Scott. He comes in as an alien and then he takes the alien mask off and reveals that he's Travis Scott.
I gotta watch
so
it.
In a sense, the video kind of just represents that nothing is real. Everything is fake. Even the cake that's being held at the wedding. I mean, as far as creativity and the message in the video, I'd have to say outstanding, looking at it in that way. But I know I'm talking a lot. Let's get into this clip where someone breaks it down a bit. Check this out, y'all.
The music video for Father is filled with hidden messages, but here's one that I see no one really talking about. Let me explain. First, I gotta say, excuse me, I am in my robe, it's late night, but let's get it. Now, unless you live under a rock, you would see that this video came out, and a lot of people have been doing breakdown videos, but the one detail I haven't seen no one mention in the breakdown videos, right behind Kanye, there just so happened to be a younger version of him, and you're probably wondering, how do I know this is a younger version of Kanye? But when you look at the mother of the little boy, you will see she has a cat face, and you're probably wondering, how does that even connect? Hear me out, there's an ongoing joke on Reddit called the Donda Cat, and it's where there's a cat with the Donda vest. If that didn't convince you, this should. A couple days ago, a group visited Donda's house, and as you can see, there's nothing in that window. Well, that's because that picture is old, and more recently, there's been a cat spotted in the window. And people all over Twitter was talking about this. So when I seen this little boy and his mother who has a cat face, it was clear to me that that was Kanye and his mother, but it gets a little bit deeper. In the video, Baby Ye is playing with something. We're gonna call him Baby Ye. But yeah, he's playing with something in his hand that y'all probably don't recognize. You don't recognize it because they took all the colors away. He's playing with a Rubik's Cube. You're probably wondering, why did they take the colors off the Rubik's Cube? If you remember the song Violent Crimes where Kanye talks about being a father, you would also remember these lines. They gotta repaint the colors. The lie is wearing off. Reality is upon us. Colors dripping off. Now at this point, the colors are past dripping off. They're completely gone. The jig is up, and that's exactly what we see in this video. The even crazier part is that no one realizes it except for the kid. Or at least he's the only one that's bothered by it. Let me show you. Our first sign of this is when the kid side-eyes the pastor who is swinging around a thurible with no smoke. If you're Catholic, you more than likely know what a thurible or a censer is, and there's usually smoke coming out of it. But in this case, there isn't any smoke. It's a facade. And the kid clearly knows that. We then have this moment that looks like a pageant winner entering the stage, and I can go deeper into this in another video. Let me know down in the comments. But you're probably wondering, where's Baby Ye? He is under the seat crawling to the front. Crawling to the front to do what? To blow one of the candles out that was on the altar. And as you can see, his mom is upset. Not only is she upset, but she apologizes to the pastor. And as she walks away, two astronauts walk in. The same astronauts that would then pull off Kanye's face, revealing that it was a mask and he was really a...
Now, real quick, this right here, it could go multiple ways. Because y'all know we talk about people wearing masks all the time. But it makes you ask the question, why would Kanye and the director of this video, why are they choosing the alien face? Or better yet, is it to kind of represent what America chooses to tell us, exist out there in the world, but really at the end of the day, it's some bullshit? Or is it just simply saying that, hey, a lot of these people aren't real. Under those faces are not regular humans. But it was interesting how they chose two astronauts to come and take the mask off of Kanye's face to reveal a big giant alien head. And it's also interesting, you're going to see Travis Scott comes in already wearing, and also he comes in on a UFO, and he's already wearing an alien head. So I liked how... it's kind of like however you want to interpret it, but it all comes down to that nothing is real. Because the crazy thing was,
this shit crazy,
in the first scene where you see Jesus going across the window, walking across the window with the black man carrying the cross and Jesus on it. Also, at the end of the video, that man comes in the church and he takes Kanye's place and he sits there with the Jesus cross, with Jesus on the cross. So as in, I started here, Jesus started this, and everything will end with Jesus, as in, like Alpha and Omega almost. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. It's almost like the message was, it all ends with Jesus Christ, with God. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting. Let's keep watching.
What? Now, interesting enough, when this happens, only two people are staring at the camera. Fabio, aka Michael Jackson, and Baby Ye. I'm just not realizing that the alien / Ye is looking too. And it's almost as if they're looking at the camera like, bruh, y'all see this? Like, come on. This next part is actually one of my favorite parts because we see Travis walk in with two twins, right? And it looks like they're gonna get married and you got the wedding cake pulling up in the back. Baby Ye sees his opportunity to pretty much ruin this whole entire wedding and was like, all right, I'm gonna stand up, stick my foot out, and trip the cake holder so he can ruin the whole thing. And he successfully does it too, but then we find out the cake is fake. And when you realize the cake is fake, you also realize the kid didn't really trip him. The cake holder purposefully did that. It's as if he was playing with the kid, you know? Pretty much showing him, oh yeah, we know it's fake. We all know this is fake, but we're all acting. Now in the last scene when the wedding is over and everybody's walking out, you can see the mom dragging the son with her as if he's about to go to somewhere he doesn't want to be. She also takes his Rubik's Cube. And like I mentioned before, there is so much more, such as the conversation that these two are having the entire time.
Definitely true. I mean, that's why I said I encourage you to watch it because these two here are having a conversation the entire time. Basically, you have two nuns back here as well, where when the policeman pulls up, he arrests one of the nuns. Also, I thought the knight that was riding the black horse was interesting as well. There is definitely even this I guess if you want to say this is like a baby or a young child, it's the only person that is wearing something with color. It has on like this blue robe around it, whatever this getup is, right? Now, you can tell this type of video is definitely one of those videos where they really want you to interpret what is actually going on. Very interesting with the UFO in the window, the two astronauts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's crazy because they're using two astronauts to come and get Kanye and come and get their alien, basically take him back to the UFO. But but astronauts don't fly UFOs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why did they use astronauts? Now, I watched the video a couple of times back to back to back just so I could kind of prepare, to talk about it. So I'm not just telling y'all whatever, but some of this stuff I was genuinely trying to understand. But I think one of the biggest questions, which I kind of talked about it, was Michael Jackson. The fact that he's just sitting there observing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why Michael Jackson? And all I could really think of was that, like, is he just telling us that this used to be Michael Jackson? That they did the same thing to Michael Jackson that they're doing to Kanye West? Is that what he's trying to tell us? I don't know, y'all. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch music videos. I can tell you right now, I do not watch music videos. This is the first video I've seen in a long time. And obviously, for me, this is a video purpose. And it's actually, it's cool because a lot of people, even myself, you kind of get a kick out of like decoding stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely wanted to get on here and talk about it. I know I'm not going to really make this video long. I don't want to overdo it. I kind of want to just leave it to y'all to actually comment, run the likes up. Y'all know. But let me know what y'all see. Watch the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the video
as
out,
far
bro.
as how it relates to Revelations, the Bible, Jesus Christ. What do you think
deep.
with
It's
the
deep.
UFOs,
It's deep
the
for sure.
astronaut, the knight coming in on the black horse, the
Let me know what y'all think. If y'all seen the video, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Go subscribe to Black Balloons, man. Shout out Black Balloons, bro. You already know what's going on with me, though. I'm gone, man. Kanye, you done did something else for you. You done did it again for
Cushy, I love it. Hey, cushy, I love to use it. It's therapeutic, flow sick. Be throwing up. It's therapeutic, Glock 6 with extra clip. I'm very suited, money getting.